Hey everybody, Christopher here, your real estate tech genius. Thanks for attending another episode of The Index, Real Estate Tech Genius's monthly webinar series where we coach buyers, sellers, and agents on using cloud services, social media, and mobile apps for your next real estate transaction. And thank you so much for attending this episode this month. We're at part two of how do you get the most money out of your house right now. So the in January, part one, what we talked about was ways to be able to renovate your home to be able to get the most money. And we discovered that by renovating the kitchen and renovating the bathroom, you could get the maximum amount of money out of your house if you're looking to sell. And so we're going to continue that part right now for this month and talk about other options that you have to renovate your home or to make minor adjustments to your home so that you can be able to get the maximum amount of money when you're looking to sell your property. And right now we're in the off season, the winter season. And so for those who are looking to sell your house, it is prime season to start getting your house listed. Actually, I just got a listing last week, and we're putting pictures together and doing some minor renovations as well for that property so that we could be able to put it on the market right now. And so even if it does take us about 30 to 60 days, we'll be in prime season because what? It is tax season, and everyone is getting their refund check and want to make some changes. So, and for those who are looking to sell, this is prime season for you too, because you're going to get your tax check and you can be able to make these minor renovations and suggestions and tips that I'm about to give to you right now. And so I wanted to start out by giving you some cheap, easy and timely suggestions on your renovations. And I'm going to have videos out on www.retechgenius.com/gadgets for this entire month that's going to talk about these two easy ways to make renovations to your home. And the first thing is to just declutter. I think that's a known for everyone, but I have been to multiple showings with clients, and the property is a mess, and it just only takes a few steps to tuck things away, fold up some clothes, and put them in storage or put them inside your closets in a nice, fashionable way, and to also buy some Airwick, lighters or some Free Breeze, spray your house down, have it looking good. And for me as an agent, I always like to, if I have an open house, is to have some cookies baking. And those are some minor things that you could do, and also fix those small things as well. So if you have a light bulb that's out, just go and get a new light bulb. You can get a pack of 4 under $1. And another option is, fix that faucet that's leaking. So, minor repairs, patch up a hole that's in the wall. Those things can add great benefits to your home, because if a buyer is looking at your property and they see those things, they figure themselves that they're going to have to fix that. And do they want to fix it? No. So take those few suggestions. Those are some real cheap, easily timely suggestions. And, there are a ton of websites out there. At the end of this broadcast, I'm going to talk to you about a website called Houzz, HOUZZ.com. I've been talking about it for the last several months because I think it's a great tool to help you to organize yourself when you're making these minor projects. And has a budget calculator, and it also gives great suggestions on ways that you could be able to track and have your projects in an organized fashion, and give you ideas on what you could do to make your house look better. And so another option that I have for those sellers when you're looking to sell your property, and it might not be in the most desirable location, is to do location appeal. And that's where you would definitely need a real estate agent to help you out with that. Location appeal is when your property is in a particular location that your externals, your neighbors might not keep a great yard or keep their trees cut properly or whatnot, but you really do want to enhance the value that the location brings. So that's what location appeal is. So, working with your real estate agent to write down all the attributes of the location that you're in. So, I have some clients that whose properties are in very undesirable places, but they are asking for a maximum amount of money for the property. So what do you do to attract someone to come to your location? What I've seen is, writing up a great bio, talking about the wonderful benefits, like your big, you're close to downtown Atlanta and Centennial Park, and the summers are great here. It's great location for kids. Your neighborhood may have like a swimming pool, so you enhance those great features about the property, although your neighbor might not be the most cleanliest person. By writing those down and giving people that location appeal and talking to them about the wonderful attributes of the neighborhood, can really help to sell the property. And if you take those cheap suggestions that I had about, fixing up those minor things, keeping your yard fresh, a lot of areas are being regentrified here in Atlanta. So, having those features and attributes and highlighting those, it could be a great benefit when you're looking to be able to sell your property. And for me, and don't think that I'm not going to give you guys a lot of tips and hints about location appeal. I'm going to revisit that subject because, I think it's really important now, especially now in the market when the inventory is so low. You need all the enhancements that you can to be able to get your property listed and off the market as quickly as possible. So, what I really want to talk about in this segment is to touch on staging. So staging is when you have a property and you want to get the maximum of value out of your property. So you want to enhance the visual appeal inside of the property. So, well, how do you do that, and why would you want to do that? Well, staging is when you give the potential buyer a visual representation of the functionality of the property. So, for example, inside of the kitchen, you might stage a microwave in the corner. You can have a toaster there. And so when the buyer comes in and look at the kitchen, they can say, I have a toaster just like that. And so that will look really good in there. Or, you can stage a room by hanging pictures on the wall. In your bedroom, you can have, an actual bed in there that's made up with nice cushiony pillows. Have the carpet, vacuumed very nicely, have little trinkets like a vase and a soap dispenser inside of the bathroom. All those little visual appeals can really help to enhance the property and give the potential buyer a visual representation of how the space can be used, and it works wonders. I've been in several houses where it's just a blank, open space, and sometimes my buyers have a hard time, putting their own furniture in it when they're looking into it, or the furniture that they want to buy. But for those places that are staged and have a nice sofa in the living room, they can really visualize how their own things can go into that property, as well as, it can just give them ideas about what they can do for themselves when they're ready to make a purchase, and they can make the purchase come a little bit quicker as well. So I know that we all looked at home HGTV and looked at some of those like Property Brothers and all that, where they stage their houses, and they get big bucks and big bangs for making those minor renovations and, putting a few pieces here and there just to give a visual representation. So I think that is great. So I get questioned all the time, should I stage it myself or should I hire a stager? And in my opinion, it really depends. It depends on your budget. It depends on how quickly you want to get the property out. So like if you're a buyer and you just really want to get get done. If you're, I'm sorry, if you're a seller and maybe you went through a divorce or you had a family member that passed away and the property is located in a different location, yeah, on things like that, yeah, you may want to just do it yourself and just put a few pieces here and there, so that you can quickly give them that representation, but you're not spending a lot of money yourself. And there are those who are looking to get the maximum value out of the property. So what do you do in that case? Well, in that case, you may want to spend a couple of bucks, repairing that, leaky faucet or the whole sink as a whole, or, going out and buying a few pieces of furniture that, you don't have in the place already, or staging it, or hiring a stager, and what's the value of hiring a stager? Well, stagers do have certifications, and so you can get somebody that's accredited to be a stager. Stagers can cost between, I've seen as low as $20 an hour, or up to $150 an hour, or you could pay them per project, which is, I think, is a better deal, because you can get the maximum value out of the stager. And they are professionals in the arena, so they know exactly what the buyer is looking for, and you can use their expertise to help you get the maximum value. And where do you find stagers? They're all over the internet. I just recently received an email about a staging certification course, so they're everywhere. So you can just go to Google, put in staging in your city, and you can be able to come up with a list of stagers. I recommend you hiring a stager for those who are looking to get the maximum value out of the property, and you have some time to prepare before you actually sell. So again, one of the things I did want to do in this webinar is to go in and to show you house. So I'm going to do a screen share, and we are going to go to house.com. Let's see if I can find it on my computer. That is, I'm now with Coldwell Banker. I was originally with ERA, but in this month I switched over to Coldwell Banker. I think it's a better choice for me and what I'm trying to do. And so here is house.com. I think it's a wonderful and neat site. So let's go up to the top. It gives you a good way to design your home. It's free. It's a free tool. You can sign up with Facebook or use your email, and it gives you ways that you could create the home that you wanted. So for buyers, this is a great tool because you can design your own home, or you can find professionals, or you can do some shopping. And for those who want to sell your property, it gives you great tips and tools, full stories about how to stage your home, great ideas like, I would love to have a property that looks like this, clean and white. And it gives you also listings from Trulia that you can go. So it's a one-stop shop for you to be able to go and, get great ideas about how to stage your property, how to purchase a property, the latest properties in your area. So, I would definitely use House to do that. It has photos for you to get some of your ideas. So, we're going to look and, find some photos or save photos for, like, I think this is a combined living room and dining room area. If you can find a professional, a stager from here. You can find a real estate agent. I'm on Trulia, so look for me on Christopher Russ on Trulia. Great ideas for your bath. So www.houzz.com is the location of the website, and I think everyone should take an opportunity to go there and just look. And again, it's a free site, so just take some time and look at it and go there. So, thanks so much for attending another episode of The Index. We will be having this webinar on www.retechgenius.com/webinars. So go there and take a look. And then if you need some more ideas about how to renovate your home, if you're looking to sell, go to www.retechgenius.com/gadgets. We're on Facebook, on Twitter and Instagram and probably every other social media. This is Google Plus, so I'm on Google, retgenius.com. So check us out, and we are also going to be having new products on our website. So we have an ebook called How to Sell Your Home and Get the Biggest Value Now. So look for that to be coming out to you pretty soon. And go to the website and download it. It's a free tool for everyone, and just sign up. Thanks, and have a good day.